afternoon, or maybe perhaps good evening. Welcome to the Best Day Ever show. Today is a little bit of a different format. I am currently in rehearsal for the Carnival of Valor. One of the questions that we get asked a lot on the ship is, where do you practice? How long do you practice? Where do you meet each other? So I thought it'd be really fun to show you guys our living situation here in Florida while we get to know each other and we get to know the shows. Yes, I was just on the Glory. That gets asked a lot to me too. I had about a 9-day break and then I was back in Florida rehearsing. The break was short, but it was nice. It was jam-packed. I got to see my family. I got to spend time with Brian. I got to see my friends. I got to be home for like a hot second. I got to eat the Cheesecake Factory, which is like my favorite thing to eat when I go home. And since I broke my toe and I was out for 7 weeks, I felt like I basically had a vacation, and so I didn't want to take like another long break. And this contract is the only contract that gets me home for the wedding of the century with Lindsay and Andre. So, here I am back at it again, but that's cool because that means, you know, the Best Day Ever show can just keep going and I can meet new cruise people and I can show you different things. And one of the things I'm excited to show you is stuff around the rehearsal studios and our rehearsal apartments and just kind of like land stuff. Rehearsing on land is a nice little perk because you get like a month of land time before you're like kind of restricted to the ship. And so even though we do have busy days, we have 8-hour days, the studios right now are full of casts, and so some casts work in the morning from like 8 to 5, and then some casts do the night shift. And actually our cast just got moved to the night shift, so that'll be our first day doing that. We'll see how that goes, see if our brains go a little loopy at 5 p.m. So while we're here rehearsing, we live in these apartments and they're fully furnished. We don't pay for anything. There's AC, there's Wi-Fi, there's like a really banging cable package. They even have the E channel, which is like my favorite channel. And not even my parents' cable at home has the E channel, so I'm really appreciative of that. Another thing people have been asking me about is like, aren't you supposed to have a month off, or what is the usual vacation or whatever? Luckily we kind of get to pick that. Like, you get to request ships and you get to see like when that rehearsal would start. You get to see when that sign on and when that sign off date is. You're not guaranteed your request, but you can kind of map out where you want to go next and then cross your fingers that you're a good fit for that ship and that that's what they give you. So you can have anywhere from 9 days to, 3 months off or 4 months off. A lot of people have been asking me about the rest of the cast from the Glory and like what they're up to, or I've gotten messages about how people miss the other cast. They're all great. They're all on vacation, enjoying their family and friends, and they're headed to different ships, the Vista, Sunshine, Elation. I don't remember where Steven's going because it's different now. But yeah, they're all going to be headed to rehearsals starting I think in like April and May. And so I'm happy for them to be home enjoying their families while I'm over here sweating and working. But I'm grateful for that paycheck. Okay. Yeah, that's all I can think of questions I've been asked recently. So let's go on a little tour. So here is the room where the girls live, and I feel terrible because I only made my bed because I was making this video, and this is honestly the one day Molly didn't make her bed. She makes her bed every morning. Ashley lives here. She also makes her bed every morning, and we've just kind of divided the room up. We have these drawers, and everyone just kind of figure it out. It's like ship life, but at the same time we like kind of make everything work. Here's my nightstand. Here's a book I'm pretending to read. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got my business cards. Aren't they cute? The Best Day Ever show. Let's see, here's our bathroom. It's me wearing another Selena shirt, of course. We have a nice, beautiful, giant walk-in shower that we definitely don't get to have on the ship. And this is our closet that we share. And that's Molly's corner, my corner, Ashley's corner. And you just figure it out. Like, I feel like we are in like little barracks, but honestly, it really doesn't, like, I don't know. Somehow the space just works. This is where Stylianos and Joe live. They share a room. Hi guys.
Hi.
As you can see, it's a little smaller, but it's only 2 people. And again, they have their own bathroom and a closet. Let's go downstairs. Here's our living room. And like I said, we have Wi-Fi and we have cable and it's fantastic. Here's the doll from the Uber that Stylianos and Joe brought home. Don't worry, it's getting back to its owner. We have laundry, and that's super convenient. Actually, my clothes is in there right now. That's my laundry bag. This is where Drew and Cody live. This is Drew and Cody.
Oh wait, is it?
And this is our kitchen. And as you can see, 7 people live here. So this fridge is always pretty bananas.
Socked AF.
And Carnival gives us like pans and plates and knives and stuff. But again, 7 people trying to make all of that work in their lives is a lot. This is my shelf. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we live. Here's just Drew and Cody again, because why not? Did you guys go to Smoothie King today?
We did.
You guys are too much. And now Stylianos is getting ready to go to work.
Yeah.
What's in your bag, Stylianos? What are essentials? You're going to rehearsal. What do you pack?
Food.
Duh.
And then change of clothes.
Does he sweat?
Yeah, of course.
Good. It's very
Towel.
considerate. You're a very considerate partner.
Charger.
Duh.
21st century. And hairbrush.
A hairbrush to rehearsal?
Gotta look pretty.
So yeah, that's our apartment. That's where we live. Different casts rehearse for different amounts of time. Like when I was on the Glory, we rehearsed for 6 weeks. We had 4 shows to learn with like the Towel Animal Theater and Lip Sync Battle. And so we were here for 6 weeks. But with the Valor, we only have to be here for 4 weeks because we're only learning 3 shows and we're not doing Lip Sync Battle. So 4 weeks, we've already been here for a week and a half. So we just have 3 short weeks. It's about 20 days, I think, or 19 days. And then I'll be on a ship again, just like it was yesterday. If there's anything else that you are curious about or that you want to know or anything, if there's anything I left out, ask away. I'm happy to answer your questions. I will be showing you guys the rehearsal studio soon, as well as introducing you to the cast. But I'm figuring I'm going to do that on board since I'll be with them, and I want to try to interview other people who I won't be going on the ship with. But yeah, thanks for tuning in still. Thanks for still being here. I'll keep making these videos as long as you and my mom are watching. Bye guys.